She's there? Is she moving or?
This is the moment police will find the body of 36-year-old Stephanie Barath, deceased in her Cleveland apartment.
She's right here. You can see her like. Alright, Stephanie. There's her head right there. She's laying there dead. Right here. Oh, yeah.
So what led police there in the first place? Hours earlier, when Stephanie didn't show up for work, her friends called in a welfare check after seeing her car, phone, and cigarettes still at home, but no answer from Stephanie. Police were dispatched to the 4700 block of Broadview Road to check the welfare of Stephanie. However, what no one knew at this point was that Stephanie would be one of 5 suspicious deaths occurring in under 2 days in the same area. Keep that in mind as we have a look at when officers first arrive on scene to talk to the friends who made the call.
Sandra? What's going on?
He hasn't talked to her since Friday. He didn't go to work yesterday. His car hasn't moved. I come over here with him, tried looking through the windows. I can't see anything. Called the phone. Her phone's in there on the bed. Cigarettes are on the bed. All the windows are open.
She was supposed to work yesterday and she never showed up to work. I come over here to wake her up yesterday. Knocked on all the windows. No answer. Something's wrong. She comes to my house every single day. Her phone and cigarettes are in there. But something's...
Do you have a vehicle?
Yeah.
Right in the back.
Which one is it?
Blue Passat.
Her apartment's this one right here on the ground.
This one with the skeleton in it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't want to go in there. I know something's wrong.
I get it. I understand.
One of the upstairs tenants left the door open on the main bedroom. Alright.
What's her name?
Yeah, we done knocked on all the windows.
Cleveland Place. Are you there? Hey, little guy. I just need you to move for like a couple seconds.
You can see a little better through the front window into the bedroom. She's not in the bedroom. The living room's dark to see, and then the window next to you is her bathroom.
The window next, this one?
Yeah, that one's her bathroom.
I know you're trying to get loved, but I can't see. This is the bathroom?
Yeah, that's the bathroom.
It's kind of hard to see that one. Is it like this whole thing right here?
No.
Or just...
The front, yeah.
Okay. So she had one...
Yeah.
Front corner.
Yeah, right through here.
You can see through her bedroom window through this first window.
Okay. Can't see anything from her room. It's hard to see past this.
You know if she's been feeling down or anything?
Right here?
Living room, yeah, that's the living room and that's the kitchen. The living room is hard to see, that's the
Does she have any other friends that you might know that she might hang out with?
No.
No?
No. He switched out my brother to a good person that talks on a consistent basis. I can't.
I need you to move, little guy. I can't see. Dude, get out of the way, you little cat.
Sorry.
The cat's like in the way.
That's like tiny. See, it's kind of hard to see because there's like stuff everywhere in there.
I mean, it looks vacant.
Bathroom is always place that I really didn't check.
Does she have any health issues that you know of?
I'm feeling this in my ears.
Go ahead.
Bird? Okay, I'm just gonna get your name and his name. And you do you know of any family members? that she has?
I don't know. I've known her since she was like 16. She doesn't have a very good thing with her mom.
Okay, how you spell your name?
So my name's Cassandra.
Oh,
CASSANDRA. Last name is CZ. ERW.
What's your date of birth? Phone number? And you're just a family friend?
Yeah, like I said, I've known her since she was like her and my sister were best friends.
Okay. What's your name, man?
It's Matthew Zaru, same last name, CZERW.
Two T's or one?
Two T's, MATT.
HEW?
Yep.
CZE.
ERW.
Yeah, that's a date of birth.
Yep.
Alright. Phone number? Do you have the landlord's number or anything?
No,
like that?
I tried to look it up.
I know that she's been having a problem getting a hold of the maintenance company here as well. Like, they got new management, so they really hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, there's no. I tried when I first. I didn't know the address, but I tried to look it up, and the phone number that's online is not correct. It says that number's not available. So I had to go. I do her taxes, so I had to go on her taxes to get the address because I called before I left here to make this police report.
Okay, the thing is, if y'all have any like family members.
Yeah, I don't have any.
She's friends with her sister. Maybe if I'm
No, I doubt
on
it.
Facebook, you
No.
don't think she's friends with her
And she's
sister?
not friends with none of them. They don't talk to her.
Alright. We'll see if we can get someone to help us out real quick.
I think I have a key for her apartment at home. I can go home and try to find the key real quick.
The thing is, we have to have permission.
Gotcha.
Because if she is in there and she's good,
Yeah.
then it's one of those things where we just violated her her rights.
So, I mean, what if she's laying in there in the bathroom?
That's different. That's
I
completely
know
different.
she's not good though because I hear from her every day.
So what we're gonna do, we just gotta have the person who owns them. The property, yeah.
Who's Jackie Bear?
I'll be right back. So they don't have any information for like the landlord number. They can't get a hold of no maintenance people. So
That door there is on my inside.
he says he has a key to her door, but I mean that's up to. I was like, I'd rather have a property owner, manager, or something let us in. This is this one. It says someone.
One of the upstairs tenants wound up leaving the back door open, and without the ability to contact Stephanie or a property owner, police decided that this would be the way to enter the building.
Freedom, please. That's a lot.
Mark.
Let's see. They've seen her.
Cleveland Police, we're here to check on you.
Let's see if they've seen her. If they have.
Yeah, we got built up mail here.
Really?
In 17, we got some built up mail in the female's mailbox for this apartment building.
Hi, copy. 910.
Do we have a contact number for this apartment building's maintenance man?
I'm checking.
Just wash these clothes too.
Are they still here?
Yeah. But they said that she doesn't talk to her family, so they don't have any way to contact their family.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just staying there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get their information if you
I already have their information.
You already did?
Yeah. Of everything, they said the last time they talked to him was like Friday.
17 where we're at.
Call the phone. Her phone's in there on the bed. Cigarettes are on the bed. All the windows are open.
She was supposed to work yesterday and she never showed up to work. I had come over here to wake her up yesterday, knocked on all the windows, no answer. Something's wrong. She comes to my house every single day. Her phone and cigarettes are in there. Like something's...
Does she have a vehicle?
Yeah, it's right there.
Which one is it?
That blue Passat or Jetta.
So back door is window open. What's her name?
Yeah.
Do you know if she uses or has any mental health issues?
We have a feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know she takes antidepressants and then maybe possibly something else, but I'm not. It's hard to prove.
Do you know if she's been feeling down or anything? Yeah.
I know she don't really talk to her mother or nothing, and she went to a 4th of July party and her mother ignored her. So she was very upset about that. That's kind of why I think, I know something's wrong because I see her every day.
Okay.
I see her every single day. She never called me yesterday, never went to work, so I know something's wrong.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the living room's dark. You can't. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. I can't. I don't have a flashlight.
And you're saying her phone is in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Phones in the bedroom with her cigarettes.
When's the last time you guys saw her?
Friday night.
Friday night?
She left my house Friday night about 8:30. Like I said, I see her every single day. And if she does happen to oversleep, I'll hear from her later in the day. And she never called me yesterday.
Do you know if anybody has keys to her apartment or no?
I might have a key to her actual apartment, like to her apartment door, but I'm not exactly sure where it's at.
Okay.
I mean, I live right around the corner. I can probably run home and check for it, but I'm not exactly sure where it's at.
What are we doing? Well, go check see if the dog's even there. It's been inside 5 days. You might have to go get his key.
To your knowledge, you don't know if she uses any sort of drugs or
I have
anything?
my suspicions,
Alright.
but I'm not sure.
Any medical issues, like
Not
cancer or
that I-
anything
yeah,
like
not
that?
I know of.
Adam's never seen the radio. Go ahead. Yeah, we're down here at Walmart Security Office. What was the report that we're in connection with this incident that happened in the parking lot? 5119.
I tried to look it up.
I know that she's been having a problem getting a hold of the maintenance company here as well. They just have, they got new management, so it's really hard to get a hold of them.
Yeah, there's no, I tried, when I first looked at it, no address on that here. I tried to look it up.
17 radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you have on John Lincoln Robert 7503 blue Volkswagen Jetta?
20 Volkswagen light blue to
Copy. Did that female have any prior reports against her for CIT or suspected overdose? Cleveland Police, you're not in any trouble, just trying to check on you.
just going through all of these.
So they don't have any information for like the landlord number. They can't get a hold of no maintenance people.
There's a back door here, it's unlocked to go inside.
He said he has a key to her door, but I mean that's up to her. I was like, I'd rather have a property owner manager to come let us in.
Copy. Yeah, that door. And 17, we can't see in through the windows for see if this female's here. Her vehicle's here and her phone's here, so we're gonna check the apartment door.
Cleveland Police.
Locked. Hey, it's Cleveland Police. We're here to check on you. Yeah, we got built-up mail here. Yeah. In 17, we got some built-up mail in the female's mailbox. for this apartment building.
I copy. 910.
Do we have a contact number for this apartment building's maintenance man?
I'm checking.
Yeah.
Just watch these close soon.
Are they still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that she doesn't talk to her family, so and they don't have any way to contact their family.
Yeah. Well, I'm just staying there. I'm gonna get their information if you haven't already got. You already did. All right. Okay. You said you may have a key. You said you'd have to go grab it.
Yeah, I live Bader, right around the corner here off of State, so I'm not far.
Okay. Yeah, could you do me a favor and go grab that for me?
Yep. My keys are in her car, and she went to go see if this lady has a number for the management.
Okay.
So as soon as she gets back and unlocks her car, we'll run home real quick. I know I have a key, I just have to find it. I just have to figure out where it's at.
Do you remember what the key looks like?
Yeah, it's a gold key.
Yeah.
I got it somewhere. It's like in my table or on my it's somewhere.
It's somewhere. Yeah, I gotcha.
But I see her every day, so I know something's
Yeah.
not right. Like I talk to her every single day. She comes by my house, and for her not to show up for work yesterday.
You guys work together, or
No.
you just see her
Yeah,
all the
I
time?
just see her every day.
What's your relationship to her?
She's an ex-girlfriend, but we still kind of mess around, and she comes over every day, and
Okay.
so she's a girlfriend. I guess you could say she's a girlfriend.
All right.
I've known her since she was 17 years old.
Okay. This might come off as silly, but she doesn't have like a protection order or anything.
No.
Okay. Against you.
No,
Okay.
no.
Or her.
No.
All right. So.
Yeah, no, I see her every day. We have a very good relationship.
Mhm.
That's why I know something's wrong, because I hear from her every single day. It does not miss a beat. She can be sick, dying, and she will still I will still see her or at least talk to her every single day.
She make mention that maybe she wanted to hurt herself or what?
She
feel
didn't. She has before,
but not
but
recently.
not recently. Like,
Okay.
Because she was she ended up having a mental breakdown a couple years ago, and she was like committed, like the whole nine. But she like not recently. Like she hasn't said nothing recently in the past couple of months.
But she's just been down lately from what you said. Okay.
Hey, unlock your car so I can get my keys. Unlock your car so I can get my keys. I'm gonna run home and try to find a key for her apartment.
I'm sorry. I got the phone number to the
Maintenance?
service.
Just an answering the service.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah. That was when I got somebody to answer.
Walk over to the maintenance garage and see if it's a number.
Thank you.
Yeah. We definitely want to make sure that she's okay. So we have enough to actually make some sort of entry, and we don't want to kick her door in. So
Right.
really big fast. Somebody picked up this number, is what you're saying?
She's got me.
You're going to have one number, and they're not answering.
I understand he's concerned. But we really don't have a ton other than his statements.
Right.
That's all we have.
It's too bad there's not a key holder here. I can't believe it's so difficult.
Well, these guys tried to get hold of you.
Yeah, we've been there for like an hour.
Multiple times. But in the end, people have the right to be in their house and not answer the door.
She's allowed to not answer the door for sure.
3 years ago she felt suicidal. I mean, doesn't have a ton of relevance 3 years later.
Right.
I mean, he's not saying she said this yesterday.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go home and kill myself.
Yeah. She had dinner with her yesterday evening and
Everything was
called
fine.
me in the morning and no
Everything was good.
illusion that there was any problem.
You said yesterday morning?
Friday.
Friday.
Yes, Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll make a missing person report for him.
Should be endangered because of the
No, I wouldn't say. She didn't threaten suicide right now. You're telling me he was with her Friday and everything was fine.
Okay.
You know, just because you're on antidepressants, I mean,
Right.
don't make you endangered, a walking
She didn't call
endangered
and say, I'm
person.
going to do this.
Right.
And, yeah, I get it. All right.
And there's, you know, these guys looked in the place and there's just normal inside. It's like no signs of violence or anything.
So should I tell him? He's not going to be happy. Should I tell him we're not getting in and we're done here? Or?
Well, we
I mean,
can't
I can tell. I just
kick the person's door when,
Yeah.
you know,
We'll do it. We'll go with it this time. We don't have enough.
for all the things that we've discussed.
Right. All right. So let's make it a straight missing.
I would.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, George, she's not claiming she said she's...
I get exactly what you're right. There's nothing now.
And she's not, like, her diabetic medicine's not, like, there and she's gone. Or,
you don't see overturned furniture when you look in the window.
There's no overturned furniture, like there was signs of foul play, which he's not claiming. You know?
It's
He
just
haven't heard for a day, and he wants to find her.
His feelings, you feel, but that's, again, what's that?
That's not enough for us to go violate
somebody's constitutional
you know,
rights. Yeah.
somebody's house.
Yeah.
I'd like to resolve it, but I don't feel it's not enough.
I'll do.
It's not. It doesn't seem out of comfort zone. He's claiming I talk to her every single day. You know.
Right.
So for him, this is out of her comfort zone.
Right.
But in the scheme of things, not talking to you for, you know, a day.
And you know what I've had before is like this guy says he's an on-and-off boyfriend. She might just be ghosting him, want nothing to do with him, and he's trying to use us to track her
Well, that's
down.
what I was telling these guys, and that happens all the time.
Happens a lot.
Where they want to use the police to track them, to
Right.
stalk their exes.
So I could see that too.
And I'm not saying that's what's going on here, but it does happen quite a bit.
I dealt with it personally.
And I don't like to be used to stalk women who
No.
don't want to see their
Yeah.
abusive boyfriends or whatever.
Charlie 12 radio. Yeah, I'm going to be out on Broadview with party soon too.
Okay, copy.
Pardon me, sir? Hi, Officer Galligan. Are you the one that had concerns about Stephanie's whereabouts?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure you talked to them. They're trying to get and make sure she's there. I'm a missing person investigator, so if we end up not finding her, then I'm going to be doing a missing person report. So I'm just going to ask you some questions, if that's all right. Not that we're going to do that, but I'm just trying to get ahead of the game here.
Sure, she's in there because she don't leave her cat, so
Okay.
something's not right.
So do you think she's in there and she's like, does she have any medical or psych history?
Not that I know of, but I know she has some psych history because a couple years ago she had a mental breakdown and tried to kill herself and was admitted to a psychiatric hospital for about a week.
When was that? How long ago?
Like maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I know she's on antidepressants. And then the 4th of July, she went to her mother's house. She don't talk to her mother or sister really, but they ignored her. So she was very upset about that.
Upset about that, okay.
So that's why I see her every day.
Right.
Every day, it doesn't skip a beat.
So this is out of character
Yes,
for her?
I see her every single day. The last time I talked to her was Friday night. We had dinner, and she went home and said, call me in the morning, make sure I'm up because I have to work at 8 a.m.
Okay.
She did not answer, and about 10 o'clock I come over and knock on the windows, no answer. I come back about 11:30, 12 o'clock, did it again, no answer. Figured, okay, maybe she's sleeping, she's a heavy sleeper.
Right.
She never responded back to none of my texts, none of my calls. I called her over 20 times. Never responded back to nothing, so I know something's wrong because I see her every day. Every day. It doesn't skip a beat.
Right. And so when was the last time you had contact with her on Friday time-wise?
Friday night about 8:30. When she left, I did not talk to her after that. I texted her and called her a million times yesterday.
Right. So does she have any of the questions I have to ask everybody, so don't take offense to any of this? Any problems with drugs or alcohol?
It's possible. I have my suspicions, but I've never...
Nothing confirmed?
Yes, yeah.
And nothing to the point where it would be outwardly obvious? Okay. Does she have any problems with anybody else, like any relationships?
She don't really talk to nobody else. That's why I'm so concerned. I'm like the main person in her life. She don't talk to her mom hardly. She hardly talks to her sister. It's me. I've been around since she was 17. She's 35 now. So.
Wow, so you've known her like most of her life.
So I know something's wrong.
Right.
I'm not leaving here until we get in there because she's in there. Something's wrong. She's in there.
Well, yeah, and that's going to be part of our invest. What's her phone number? I know her phone's in there.
It's
And I will make you the reporting person for if we do go the missing person and I'm not finding her. Do you have an ID with you?
I don't have
my name. Sure. Yeah.
It's Matthew Zeru, CZERW. Date of birth is and my social.
Okay. And what's a good phone number we can reach you? So there's, is it Romanian or
Polish?
Polish. Oh, I should. My wife's Polish.
C's silent. All Polish last names are weird. They all have a Z or a ski in it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a unique name. All right, let me go confer with the white shirt is the lieutenant. Let me go confer with him and let him know what's going on. His concern, I don't know if about 3 years ago she attempted suicide. She was committed somewhere, and she has been on antidepressants. And I guess July 4th she had some sort of argument with her family. She was upset, so he's concerned that she may have done something to herself.
All right,
that
goes in your report. I mean,
yeah, it'll be in danger
because that was quite some time, 3 years ago.
Yeah. So, but still, it'll make it in danger.
Antidepressants is not something that's common.
Right.
I understand his concern.
And all first be advised, James Underpants area, 1118.
You guys don't have a ton of his statements.
Right.
That's all we have.
It's too bad there's not a key holder here. I can't believe it's so difficult.
These guys tried to get multiple times.
Really?
Wow. And in the end, people have the right to be in their house.
Yeah, I mean, she's allowed to not answer a door for sure.
3 years ago, she
Right.
Doesn't have a ton of relevance.
5800 Vandalia.
Right.
There's a lemonade stand in honor of Officer
Which is
Miss Olsen.
right. Yeah. He had dinner with her yesterday evening and called me in the morning and no allusion that there was any problem. Friday. Yes, Friday. You're right.
Yeah, we'll make him this person.
Should it be endangered because of the?
No,
Or just saying.
she didn't threaten suicide right now. You're telling me
Right.
Friday everything was fine.
Okay.
You know, just because you're on antidepressants,
Right.
don't make you endangered. Walk.
She didn't call him and say, I'm going to do this.
Right.
And yeah, I get it. All right.
And there's, these guys look at the police and just normal signs.
All right.
No signs of violence or anything.
So should I tell him? He's not going to do anything yet. Should I tell him we're not getting in and we're done here? Or?
Well,
I mean, I could tell. I just.
pick the person who's doing it.
Yeah.
We'll go with what this time right now.
Yeah. Right. All right. So let's make it a straight missing and.
I would.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, she's not claiming she said she was.
I get exactly. You're right. There's nothing now.
And she's not like her diabetic medicine's not like there, and she's
Right.
gone.
We don't see overturned furniture when you look in the window or not. Yeah.
Furniture like there's signs of foul play, which she's not claiming.
Right.
You know,
It's
just
just
hasn't heard for a day.
Yeah. His feelings. You feel, but that's again, what's that?
That's not enough for us to go violate
Somebody's constitutional
you know,
rights. Yeah.
somebody's house.
Yeah. Get it. All right. I'm not.
I'd like to resolve it, but I don't feel it's not enough.
I'll do.
It's not. It doesn't seem out of comfort zone. He's claiming I talk to her every single day. You know?
Right.
So for him, this is out of her comfort zone.
Right.
But in the scheme of things, not talking to you for a day.
And you know what I've had before is like this guy says he's an on and off boyfriend. She might just be ghosting him, want nothing to do with him, and he's trying to use us to track her
Well, that's
down.
what I was telling these guys, and it happens.
Happens a lot.
They want to use the police to track them, to
Right.
stalk their exes.
So I could see that too.
And I'm not saying that's what's going on here, but it does happen quite a bit.
I've dealt with it personally.
And I don't like to be used to stalk
Right.
women
No.
who don't want to see their
Yeah.
abusive boyfriends or whatever. And they go sometimes just because maybe seen another dude or something.
Yep. Okay, let me get some more information from him then. All right. I have pretty much everything you guys, so you're all set.
Okay. All right. If you need anything, I already contacted the morgue and the county. I talked to Smith at county and Johnston, Johnston, badge number 55 at the morgue.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Yep. Okay. Do the officers explain where we're at right now? Lieutenant's not comfortable forcing our way into the apartment. He feels there's just not enough probable cause to violate our rights like that.
How many hours is it usually? Let's say, if we didn't want, if something we couldn't get in, 48
there's
hours,
like no set.
contact?
There's no set time. It goes. It's just every case is individually. What I'm going to do now, I do the missing person report. I'm going to do my invest. I'm like call around to the hospitals. I mean, her car's here. See, that's the suspicious part.
And phone.
And her phone is here.
317, did you hear back from
Woman
Paul?
Right.
attached to it.
And I'm going to continue to try to get a hold of a key holder. I find it very strange that we can't get a hold of a key holder.
This management company's horrible. We found it very strange. She didn't know who to pay rent.
Yeah.
That's how they work here. She couldn't pay her rent a couple months ago.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do the follow-ups right now. I'll call the hospitals. Does she have any medical history that would?
Not that I know of, no. It was just that one time she was in the psych ward a couple
Okay.
years ago. She tried to kill herself and they put her away for a little while.
And we already called. The EMS hasn't been to this address. So it's no medical issue that we were here. And then when I complete the report, I forward it to our detective bureau. We have a detective Zola, who's our missing person detective. He's going to do his follow-up. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give you a card with some information on it. All right.
Go ahead.
I'm complete at record.
1025.
Okay, I will give you this card. This is basically has the report number. It's going to be a missing person report. That's my name and badge. The detective I was telling you about, that's Detective Zola. That number goes directly to his office, and I can be reached. I'm at the 2nd District. I can be reached at that number. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They already called like the morgue and the hospitalist and the jail. So
She's in there.
it's possible. Do you think she's in there and just doesn't want to have anything to do with anybody? You think that she came to some?
She's in there. Something happened.
I know it.
She 1000% talks to him on a daily basis, multiple times a day.
Yeah, like every single buried in it. Not miss a beat.
Right. Excuse me. I just wonder which apartment is hers?
This corner.
Oh, she's in this building.
Yeah.
Has anybody knocked on any of the other doors and asked anything, or?
All the other people that we've talked to said they have not seen her.
Okay. I'm just gonna go knock on some doors myself, just as a preliminary, and I'll ask about key holder information too. Maybe I can.
Ask the lady across the hall. Walk in the yes. 2 apartments in a hall.
Right.
And there's a lady right across.
Okay. So I'll start my invest right here with that. Again, any questions? Think you can call any of those numbers, or you can call the 621-1234 number. All right. And any information, get a hold of us. Yeah. Yes. She's there? Is she moving or?
She's right here. You can see her like. Just look up. See her? Alright, Stephanie. There's her head right there. She's laying there dead.
Oh yeah. Shirley smoked the radio.
Go ahead.
Down here in Broadway, you want to send EMS one of the friends or family peeked through the window. She's laying next to the bed. She looks deceased. open. I'm gonna crawl through here and just double check on her, but she looks deceased. Just in case I can. Got it.
Working, I can't get it.
No, you're fine. Sorry. I just don't want you to think I'm Hello, ma'am. Officer Gouge of Cleveland Police. Yeah, she's cool.
36-year-old Stephanie Barath was believed to have died of a suspected overdose. It would later be confirmed by the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office that a fentanyl overdose led to Stephanie's death. 6 months of investigation by the Cleveland Police Narcotics Unit led them to 7 people who were responsible for the death of Stephanie Barath, all with ties to the Mexican drug cartel. With search warrants in hand, deputies uncovered a house full of drugs, firearms, and a lot of money. Next, what you'll see is the arrest of one of the suspects from 2 different officer body cameras.
Alright, dudes. What's up? 1, 2. Let's go this way, sir. Please stand right here. Okay. Alright. Side here.
As of recording this video, here is where all the suspects stand. Gregory Johnson, 30, pled guilty to engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, involuntary manslaughter, trafficking in cocaine hydrochloride, trafficking in a fentanyl-related compound, and the illegal manufacture of drugs. He was sentenced to 22 to 27.5 years in prison. Robert Ferguson, 35, pled guilty to engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, involuntary manslaughter, corrupting another with drugs, trafficking in a fentanyl-related compound, trafficking in cocaine, and possessing criminal tools. Robert is still awaiting sentencing. Jasmine Fay, 35, pled guilty to engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, involuntary manslaughter, corrupting another with drugs, and trafficking in a fentanyl-related compound. She was sentenced to 15 to 20.5 years. Brittany Weaver, 35, pled guilty to attempting to engage in a pattern of corrupt activity, conspiracy, attempted illegal manufacture of drugs, aggravated trafficking in drugs, and permitting drug use. She was sentenced to 6 to 9 years in prison. Joseph Cuevas, 39, pled guilty to attempting to engage in a pattern of corrupt activity, attempted illegal manufacture of drugs, trafficking in a fentanyl-related compound, trafficking cocaine, and permitting drug use. He was sentenced to 3 years. Kayla McKenzie, 35, pled guilty to engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, conspiracy, drug trafficking, permitting drug abuse, and possessing criminal tools. She is also still awaiting sentencing. Demario Jones, 28, is awaiting trial after pleading not guilty. When doing my research for this video, it was very apparent that Stephanie was very loved. She had friends and family, and a couple little kitty cats. She was an artist and an X-ray tech. It is important to remember when watching this video that obviously Stephanie is a real person, and I very much appreciate that fact when I make these videos. I added a link in the description to her tribute page. I hope that Stephanie's friends and family can find some peace in the fact that justice is being served by the people responsible.